Another episode of Overkill Trading. Today is Wednesday, May 6th. This is a stock and crypto market update for you guys. We're taking your guys' chart requests from over here inside of the Discord under the chart request thread, and also from the live chat here. So if you guys are joining live, feel free to drop your chart requests. If you guys are dropping the replay and maybe can't make these live streams, what you can do is just drop your chart requests over here under the chart request thread inside of the Discord. I'm just scrolling up here to see where we left off. I think we left off at Iron last week. So we're going to start here today with MSTR, PayPal, and Coinbase. And we're just going to continue to work our way down. Like I said, if you're joining the live, feel free to drop those requests inside of the live chat, and we will dive right in. So let's go ahead here and start with MSTR. So this is strategy. So strategy, this has been in our accumulation zone here from 110 to 130 now for some time. I mean, we got this signal back here at 155 back in December. So if you entered off that signal, you're actually in profit right now. Okay, and then if you average down here, you're definitely in the green on that one. So just letting this trade play out here, it's looking good. It's breaking out over the EMAs. I think it looks very strong here as long as it holds 150. I'd probably use a stop loss if I was in this around 140. 140 on the stop loss just in case it does go the other way, but everything's pointing up, everything's looking good, and we just be waiting for this wave to come back up here and give us a red dot or reach up here in the red zone between 380 and 450. PayPal is another one here. This one had earnings, so again, sometimes earnings go against you. I mean, they absolutely crushed their earnings, right? And while it sucks in the short term, it's really just the buying opportunity because PayPal just came right back down to where we got our signal. You can see this signal came back here in February at like 43. Okay, and we're sitting at 46. So again, you were a little late to the party up here at 50, but now that it's sold off, you're getting another opportunity to buy it. And again, as long as the dot remains green, we're bullish. We're buying pullbacks like this. Stop loss, if you want to set one on this, would be around 42. I'd probably put it at 42.50. Our target is still up here between 74. We don't care about these little short-term pullbacks. If anything, they're just an opportunity to add to the position. I have not added to the position because, again, I'm still around where I bought it. Okay, we were buying down here at like 43, also down here at like 40. We did buy some back here, I believe, right here around 60, and they had that really bad earnings, new CEO announcement, stuff like that. So that can all hurt a stock, but we believe PayPal is trading at a very good premium right now. It even has the monthly showing up here as well. So up above 43, still really liking PayPal and Coinbase. I just made a TikTok on this, but you guys can see that we have bounced at this same support here. Okay, this support level around 140. We bounced on it back here in 2024, bounced on it in 2025, and we're bouncing on it again here in 2026. It's just really choppy right now. This choppiness is good for day traders, but for swing traders, it's annoying. But we're just waiting for the wave to come back up here on Coinbase and give us the red dot. I don't think Coinbase is going anywhere anytime soon, and as long as it holds on to 140, I'm still very bullish. If you guys got chart requests, get them in the chat here. What's going on, Jeff? What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Dieter? Million Trading, my brother, he's back, helping me recover my funds. I appreciate you, man. Dieter says HIMS, HIMS in the chat here. HIMS still looks good. Again, dot is still green here, still trending up. We're sitting right on our 4-year average right now. I think HIMS is going to absolutely explode. We're targeting back here up to the red zone. So again, if you guys use these indicators, right, if you use our EMA ribbon, okay, when we're down below this EMA ribbon, we're in a downtrend, right? We're stuck. This is a bear market. When we're below the EMA, we're in a bear market. When we're above the EMAs, we're in a bull market. And we pulled right back into those EMAs. I think HIMS looks freaking phenomenal here today, dude. This thing's setting up really nicely for a move. My target's up here in the red zone between 58 and 60. What's going on, James? How you doing, brother? What else we got? Cetus. Cetus is still stuck, I believe, at that 3 cent level. Yeah, we're just major bull flag forming here. This one has the monthly showing. So again, those monthly alerts, guys, these come around like once every like 3 or 4 years. So you're seeing a lot of these names right now printing the monthly, and that just means, okay, we're going to go up for the next 1 to 6 months. Okay, there's a very good chance. I mean, if you look at Bitcoin's chart, where's the best time to buy Bitcoin? Okay, it's when the wave is down here, give it a green dot. That was back in 2015 at $230. It went up to 20,000. That was a 100x trade right back there. Again, right here in 2019, $3,000 all the way up to 70 right here in 2020. So again, these come around like every 4 years. 2015, 2019, 2022, 2023, and you're probably about to get one here in 2024. I think if Bitcoin claims 85,000, you'll see that signal. But a lot of these altcoins, I mean, look at INJ's given one. Link does not have one yet, but I think it's coming. You got Near gave us one last month. This thing's taken off. So if your name, right, if you're truly a long-term investor, if you're following our strategy, SMCI even printed one here. That's up 20% today. Huge earnings beat on that. Looking good. Not too late to buy Axel. No, I actually like the pullback today on Axel. Again, we got that signal back here at 4.5 cents. It went up 100%. And again, we're just waiting for a red dot to take profit. It's down what, 8% today? Yeah, if you want to buy it, if you want to own Axel, I think this 10% down, right? I'd rather buy when we're 10% down than 10% up. So I think it looks like a good day to add Axel here. Yeah, if you're if you are looking to add to that, I played the monthly down here at 4.5 cents. My position's already up close to, I think, 80% right now. What else we got? Bob says, thoughts on TTD? Trade Desk looks good. That also has the monthly signal. So again, the last time TTD got the monthly signal was back here in 2023. It's 2026. That was 3 years ago. And again, it went from $40 all the way up to $150. I did take a position on this last week, I believe. I think I took it off the monthly alert when I got the signal here this month, but it looks good, man. Targeting up here between 75 and 90. It's sitting down here at 24. I think this thing's very undervalued, and it's been really beaten up. We like stocks that are really beaten up, and you got the monthly signal there. So yeah, I'd be an absolute buyer of TTD at these levels. Nice moves here today. I'm loving it, dude. I think the run is really just getting started. I think we're just heating up. So I think we're positioned very well. If you guys have been following the channel, we've been positioning since January all the way to now. So we've been filling our bags, and I think it's about to really pay off for us. Again, we're just waiting for sell signals now. That we've already had our buy signals. I tell you guys all the time, you get like one good opportunity to buy every single year, whatever name you want to own. Like for example here, Ethereum. Again, all the way back here since 2022, you get one good opportunity. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. Okay. So we want to be accumulating, right? If we're farmers, we're planting seeds down here, we're harvesting up here. Okay, planting season, harvesting season. Okay, waiting for the wave to come back up here and give us our signal. Let the trade play out. Okay, we've had our buy signals, we've had our opportunities to buy. Could we be buying pullbacks? Yes, but I wouldn't buy unless you get like a major red day. Right, or if we're into these daily EMA ribbons, that's not a bad place either. But we never want to buy way up off of the EMAs. Dieter says XCN. XCN's still just hanging at 5 cents. There's nothing I can tell you about this. It's just chop, chop, chop. Hopefully you're staking your XCN and you're earning 27%. I've made 27% APY since December. I mean, this thing's just been going sideways. It hasn't moved, but if you're earning the staking rewards, right, you're earning every single day on that. So I'd just keep staking this, right, until we get that explosive move back up here to the red zone. I'm not looking to sell mine anytime soon. This one doesn't even have a monthly yet, so I still really like XCN above 0.004. I see one for Jason for Morpho in the chat. Morpho's ripping. So we got our signal on this one. Again, we want to buy when this blue wave is down here below the white line. Okay, you got a green dot there and a green dot there. That came in January. That came in February. Again, and if you're buying it now, right, you're buying it at harvesting season, right? When the wave's down here, this is planting season. When it's up here, it's harvesting season. Now, we don't have a red dot yet. So again, you got your signal down here at around $1. Now we're sitting at 226. I like this one. I put a stop loss at like 175. 175 on the stop. We're entering the red zone, so I would be looking to take some off the table here on Morpho, because again, if you bought with us, you're buying down here at $1. You're already up 120%. 120% is a great trade. Okay, you don't need to be greedy. But what I'd look for on Morpho now is a red dot here on the daily. Once we reach this red zone, guys, this is the Fibonacci retracement. This is the best like tool to measure where you should sell, in my opinion, out there. And again, if you guys do not have these indicators that I'm talking about here today, you guys can download those right here under the trading indicator tab. And when we get up here in the red zone, part of our strategy is to sell. Either you could sell the whole position, you can sell 50% of the position. Again, normally when I'm up 100%, I will sell half of my position. So if I bought $5,000 worth here, I made $5,000, so now I have 10. I can sell half of my shares or my coins. I can take what I put in out, and I can let the profits ride. But this one is getting up into our red zone, and we normally look to take some off there. This is a pretty interesting name. Okay, we've been tracking it for a while, but if you want to protect your gains, I would just use a stop loss at 175. Jason says he's up 80% on Morpho and he doesn't want it to melt. Yeah, so if you don't want it to melt away, okay, if you want to take some off, you can sell 25% or 50% of the position, and then you don't have to worry about it, right? There's other names you can rotate into that haven't really gone yet, but I would just really make sure it holds 175. You don't want to see that go back down below 175. So I would definitely look to trim some 25, 50%, 75% of the position on the next red daily dot, and then you can sell the rest when you get the red. But that is breaking out, guys. This altcoin breakout, dude. I mean, it's not even too late yet, but like we've already seen some pretty big moves here. I mean, really, this isn't even that big of a move on some of these names, but it's really starting to heat up. Like, it's really starting to like confirm that, hey, this is legit. Like, this is a real breakout. Like, this is, I mean, these names are starting to pump. And I told you guys, we have been bullish since like back here. Okay, we got bullish here in December, right? But that was a bull trap. It was invalidated by our red dot. Here we got the red dot and we sold back off. So if you bought here at 2,600, you should have been buying down here at 1,700 as well. And again, we're just waiting for it to retrace. When Ethereum comes back up here, I guarantee you're going to be in profit if you entered here at 2,600 and didn't average down. But hopefully you were averaging down here since March, because again, like I told you, we get like one good time a year, guys. One good time a year to buy these assets. And that is when this wave is down here. 2023, 2024, nice move. 2025, really nice move. 2026, how's it going to play out? Time will tell, but we are holding our assets until we get our sell signal. Our sell signal normally comes when the blue wave here on the weeklies up here, given a red dot, or we reach that red zone that I was just talking about with Morpho. Okay, that's another place where we take profit. So if you're anxious about a position or you don't know what to do, okay, you think you should sell, but you don't know, you could always just trim. Right? You don't have to sell the whole thing. Sell 25% of it. Sell 50% of it. And then go put it in something else that you think hasn't really ran yet. Some of these names I don't even think... Ethereum hasn't even really ran yet. Okay, same with Link. Link broke over 10 today, but we're just breaking out over those EMAs. Again, when we're down below the EMAs, guys, this is the bear market. Okay, the bear market's not starting now. This was the bear market. Ever since we got our signal on our cryptos back here in September, back here at $27... Okay, we've been in a bear market. We've gone down since August all the way down here to May. That's like almost a year, right? I mean, May, June, July. That's 9 months of going down. And now retail wants to tell you that a bear market's coming. Guys, we called the bear market out right here at the top. I sold all my chain link up here, and I started re-entering down here. So we're just waiting now, right? We're just letting the trade play out. Let the trade play out. Let the trade. Red dot up here. We're going to be selling. But some of these names have really not even taken off. Link, like you could sell some Morpho and buy Link, okay, which is not even close to its red zone, okay? We want to buy the names right now that are away from that red zone. And Link all the way back to the red zone right now, I mean, this is a 167% move, right? So you just got to, you know, it's about capital rotation. Obviously, if Morpho's going to go to $20, that's a different story. Okay, but we don't really try to hit the home runs here. We're just trying to be consistent traders, consistently be profitable. If we can do that over time, we're going to outperform everybody else. Okay, we're not trying to swing for the fences on every trade. Okay, you should be happy with 100%. You should be happy doubling your money. Bob says thoughts on Lulu. Yeah, if you guys want to join the chat, you guys don't have to super chat, but if you want to join the chat, you guys can click that join button here on YouTube and become a YouTube Spartan. That's how you get access to the chat. Lululemon's just getting smoked here. I mean, this thing is just getting pounded. So what I'd wait for on that is for us to get back over the EMAs. Again, when we're down below the EMAs, we're trending down. I can't get on board with some of these retail companies, The retail companies, especially the clothing companies like Nike, I just think with tariffs and things like that, they're really hurting. This is trading at a 9 PE ratio. So if you believe in this company, I mean, historically, it is very, very cheap right now. Okay, so what I would do is either wait for a monthly signal or for us to get back over these EMAs. It's very beaten up right now. If this thing recovers, it'd be really nice. But everything, right, the dot is still red here on the weekly and the monthly. So we're remaining bearish until one of those signals flips back to green. Earnings today for Snap. Yep, big Snapchat earnings day today. We've been holding this one for a while. They got earnings after the bell. I'm really not even worried about it. I did hedge my position a little bit yesterday. Over here, if you guys follow me, I do call out my trades over here in Discord, but I took a small position on some puts. So I bought the $5 puts here for next week. So as you guys know, earnings can be very volatile. So if Snapchat decides to sell off after its earnings back down here to $5 or whatever, those puts are going to go up significantly. And then I can sell the puts and go and rotate into the long calls. So yeah, earnings after the bell. It's going to be a big one for Snap. I'm holding a pretty significant position on it. Again, I did hedge my position, so I'm still holding what I have. I just hedged my position with some puts. So here before, I bought these yesterday. I think I called that out yesterday, yeah. You can see I'm buying the May 15th puts at the $5 strike. That just protects me. If we go down, guess what? I can sell the puts for a profit. I can sell it. I can take that capital, and I can buy more shares of Snapchat, which is the overall goal. I want to own as many shares of Snapchat as possible. They're really doing a lot of stuff right now that I think is going to really increase their revenue. They're cutting jobs and things like that. They just launched promoted places, transforming the Snap Map into a powerful driver for real-world discovery. So all those people on Snapchat, companies can now pay to show up on maps for them. And it's just a very interesting company. I mean, they have 500 million daily active users. 500 million people every day use this app, and it's sitting down here at a 8-year low. Lowest price in 8 years. The last time we hit this price at $5 back in 2019, it went all the way up to 80. We went from $5 to $80 in like the matter of a couple years. So I like the company. Okay, I like the company a lot, and we'll see what happens after the bell. Again, short-term volatility doesn't scare me, guys. I don't care about what happens in the short term. I don't care if Snapchat sells off 20% after its earnings today. Okay, I did get those earnings or those puts in case that does happen. And if it does sell off like that, I'm just going to sell the puts, and then I'm going to use that profit to go buy more shares. So hedging your position is something that you can do. I talk about that in my options course over here. That's just how to buy and sell stock options. But normally I like to use options to hedge my positions, right? I like to hedge them. Like if I'm owning the stock and I think there's a possibility it can go down after earnings, I'll buy puts. I'll buy puts. Like I bought these $5 Snap puts. And I'm shorting Intel as well. Intel's just trading like a meme stock right now. I did take a put on these. I'm down, obviously, around 30% right now, but I actually added more today. I added more contracts because, again, if you look at Intel's chart, I mean, this is just stupid. This is just dumb, dude. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's just parabolic move, right? When you get to this point where you're like sitting 60, 70% off of that 4-year moving average, that's normally when I want to go short or I want to sell. So I think this thing's going to come down really hard, and those puts will be able to capitalize on that move to the downside. So I did hedge my position on Snap. I will be watching the earnings here after the bell. That's going to be interesting. IONQ has earnings as well. Yeah, that thing's really taken off. I'm glad I kept some of my position on this. So IONQ and Snapchat both releasing their earnings here after the bell. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Intel. Like, it's just, I just think it's stupid not to take a short here. I mean, this is like look at this, dude. Woo! Wow. I mean, that is very. You talk about you want to go look up what it means to be overbought. This picture right here would be right in the dictionary next to the word overbought if you guys wanted to know what that means. But they're doing good. I mean, their PE ratio is messed up. They're like negative PE ratio. So I did short it. And again, it's not a huge position for me. So if it goes to zero, if it keeps going up to $200-300, great. But normally from the past over the last 10 years, when I see something sitting 67%, 70% off of that blue line, which is the 4-year average, it always snaps back. It has a big snapback. Yeah, it looks like silver. Exactly, Jeff. Yeah, silver's just, again, we shorted silver up here at like 117. Boom, it snapped back. We sold those, and we used that money, we used that profit from shorting to buy shares or to buy something else. Wow, SMCI, dude. Today, I'm so glad we averaged down here at $20. I mean, that thing is gapping up. Looks so strong. SMCI looks so strong. Yeah, I'd sell my Intel and buy SMCI here because Intel's already had the move, right? I bought Intel down here in June of last year at $19. I sold it right up around, I think, 40, right in this area. Okay, obviously, you can look at the chart now and say, oh, Overkill, you're stupid for selling it there. But realistically, these moves right here, these don't happen like this. I mean, this is almost $1 trillion company right now, and they're only making around $13 billion a quarter, and they're valued at almost $1 trillion. That's just way overbought. So I think it's going to come down. I mean, it's gone up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks in a row. So again, I'm just playing the averages, thinking about things logically. Everything always comes back down. ABTC from James. Oh, they got earnings as well. Wow. ABTC. So this is Trump's Bitcoin company. I like it. I like it down here at $1.23. You can see we're trying to get up over these EMAs. So I would just make sure that one, I mean, earnings is, well, earnings comes out next Monday, it says on TradingView, but that could be wrong. So I would just be watching here. 110's your support. Truthfully, I'd probably use a stop loss down there at like 77 or just look to buy more down there. I think it looks good. I mean, if you believe in the company, if you believe in what they're doing, literally everything Trump has released has gone to zero. It seems like everything's been rugged. So take that into consideration, take it with a grain of salt. But historically, from the chart perspective, right, this looks really good. Yeah, we made quite a bit of money shorting silver. We made a pretty good bang for our buck shorting silver back there at 117. And again, everyone was excited about it. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was saying it's a new thing. It's going to the moon, right? You go back to our cheat sheet here, right? This is when we're in, right, the mania phrase. This is when everyone's excited. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's, oh yeah, baby. Like Intel's just, we're up here. We're at the new paradigm phase, right? And then by shorting up here, we will capitalize if it goes down. And I'm not saying it's going to go down, but there's a very good chance that it's going to have a pretty dramatic pullback here one of these days just because of how overbought it is, how excited people are, right? Retail's starting to take attention to it. And only when that happens is when, right, that's when this comes. When everyone gets overly bullish, that's when it snaps back. We want to buy when no one else is talking about it. Like I said, we bought Intel at $19. Okay, made like 300-400% on the trade. I don't even want to know how much I would have made if I was still holding, because I was holding options. And yeah, Link looks phenomenal here, dude. I mean, this is breaking out over $10. It broke out over 10 today. It's getting up over the EMAs. Our target's still 22 to 26. Still very bullish on Link. Hopefully you bought some down here at $8. You're already up 20%. Plume's looking good here too. All these altcoins, guys. I'm telling you right now, dude. We're about to snap. Okay, beautiful setup here on Plume. Absolute buyer of that one. I think you're still very early on that. ELF, E-L-F, ELF Beauty, another one. Again, when we're down below those EMAs, no thanks. But when we start to break up above them, see Uber's breaking out here today. IONQ broke out. That was a good pullback to buy. You could see Near's breaking out. SMCI's breaking out. If you're buying a name and it's down below these EMAs, just understand you're buying it in a downtrend. Okay, so what I'd be looking for on ELF is either a green dot here on the weekly, or for us to get back up over that 72.50 level. That would put us over those EMAs. Okay, we want to confirm that breakout before we do anything. But this looks cheap. I mean, this is what, a cosmetic brand, I think, like a women's cosmetic stuff. Not that I would know anything about that. My wife would, but I'm pretty sure they're a cosmetics company, if I'm not mistaken, because it has the word beauty in it there. I would just look for the green dot here on the weekly, or that breakout over those EMAs there. Wow, SMCI just ripping today, dude. 22% up. You love to see it. What else we got? Anything else in the chat here? General Mills. So some of these names, these like value names, have just been annihilated. I mean, this thing's down here 2018. We're talking about a 2011 low, 15-year low for General Mills. What do these guys do again? GM? No, it's GIS. So some of these names, I'm going to give you guys another one here in a second, but I think these guys pay a pretty good dividend. Yeah, these guys pay a 7% dividend. This stock that we're looking at here, let me see if I can get it on the screen. 7% dividend on General Mills at an 8 PE ratio. Okay, that is very, engages in manufacturing consumer foods sold in retail stores. So ingredients, yogurt, ice cream. So they pretty much sell processed food. I don't think that stuff is going to go anywhere anytime soon. 7% dividend is insane. So this might be a good value name to buy here and just collect that dividend. Another one I'm watching. I like this, dude. I'm actually going to add this to my watch list. I really like this one. Okay, with a 7% dividend, you literally just buy down here and hold it, collect the dividend, wait till it comes back up here and you sell it. Another one I was talking about here today in the Discord was CLX, Clorox, the cleaning company. These guys pay like an 8% dividend, and they have been absolutely annihilated here, dude. I mean, they're just down. So these big dividend stocks are way down right now. I'm sorry, Clorox pays almost a 6% dividend. So I'm just on YouTube here, but Warren Buffett, when he buys companies, guys, he considers a company undervalued if the price to earnings ratio is 15 to 25. So if this is below 15, this means Warren Buffett thinks it's cheap, right? It's super cheap compared to Warren Buffett, and it pays a 5% dividend. So I could see Warren Buffett buying a stock like this, especially because it has a dividend. So both of those, GIS and Clorox, both value names, that beautiful dividend names. I mean, you could just hold those and collect dividends, and then, like I said, when it goes back up and goes parabolic, right, then you sell, okay, take your profits and go find something else. But CLX is gapping up today. I actually might buy this today. I'm going to write down CLX here. And GIS was the other one. Both of those big dividend stocks look very interesting. WGS, that one got smoked. So yeah, they're getting hammered here. So again, I'd wait till it gets back over those EMAs. That gapped way down here today. So I don't know what that thing is, but if you want to buy it, I mean, it's at a very cheap price right now. Pinlink sitting down here at 5 cents. I'm glad I got stopped out on this. This thing just keeps going down. Yeah, I just wait for it to get back up over those EMAs there. ICP's ripping here, so that's breaking out over the EMAs. Again, we got our signal back here in March at 220. We're up. That looks good. I'd just be waiting for a red dot with the wave up here to take profits, or back up here in the red zone, which is sitting at around $8 right now. Yeah. Lulu has very low PE. Yeah, they're going to recover. They look pretty good. Look at Polygon. Yeah, Polygon's breaking out here as well. I believe that one has the monthly, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, Jeff. Looking pretty good above 8 cents. 8 cents is the level to watch. It is breaking out over our EMA, so I just used this low here from April, right down there at around 8 cents, maybe 7.078 for the stop loss. But that is showing signs of a breakout, and you guys know I think crypto is going to explode. I think altcoins are going to go absolutely insane. I think there's going to be a lot of pissed off people. They're going to FOMO in at the top. They're going to have a fear of missing out, because I think we're about to get one of the biggest bull runs we've ever seen in crypto. And there's going to be a lot of people that miss out because of their egos and just because of their inability to read charts. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So if you like Polygon here, I would buy it. I'd buy it right here at 9 cents. We got TTD. We already covered TTD. Again, that one has the monthly alert. That one looks good. MSLH. Marshalls. Another retail store. Stock's very ugly. I wouldn't touch it. Yeah, I mean, I would at least wait till it gets back over the EMAs there. We're just stuck in this downtrend. Okay, try to wait at least till it sees it break over the EMAs. Like, you could have bought right here and then had a stop loss below those EMAs. When we broke that level is when you could have been stopped out. So I'd at least wait till it gets back up over that trend. SoFi. How's everyone doing? Everyone having a good weekend? I'm finally back in the office for a couple days. My wife and I are moving next week, so the schedule is probably going to be a little messed up over the next couple weeks from live streams, but I promise it will get back to every day. I'll be live the rest of this week and probably the beginning of next week, but we will be moving next. We're moving next Wednesday, so I probably won't be live later in the week next week either. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Again, I'm not going away. I had some messages say, "Where'd you go?" It's like, watch the trading course, guys. You guys can do this yourselves. You guys don't need me to do this. My whole goal here is to educate you guys. I don't want to tell you guys what to buy or sell. I want to show you guys how to read charts and how to think about things logically from a data perspective, not an emotional perspective. Okay, and I teach all that in the trading course. So you guys don't need me to be here to guide you every day. I love doing it. Like, I love getting on here, getting on these live streams, talking with you guys, doing this analysis every day. Like, I'm just so blessed to be able to do that because it's what I'm passionate about. It's what I love to do, and I just love our community that we have. So it's a real blessing. But there are going to be times where I can't be live every day. I mean, that's just I got a life outside of streaming. You know, sometimes my wife and I will travel. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. But we're back. We'll probably be live Monday and Tuesday next week for sure, possibly Wednesday as well. So we're back in full fledged as of today. SoFi here still looks really good. I'm just watching that 1480 level. That's the low we got there. So this is right back where you got the signal in March, right there at around $16. We're sitting at 16 where we got the signal. So our stop loss on this is 15. On SoFi, I think up above 15, it looks really good. I was either going to buy SoFi or Robinhood. I ended up buying Robinhood just because I like the company better. I'm more familiar with it. Even though SoFi has impressive earnings and impressive growth, I would buy SoFi if I had some extra cash right now. But above 1480, I think it looks really good. Slow Train says he can't help move. That's all right, brother. I know you'll be there in spirit. ACMR, not deep enough. Time to buy was back here. This one's probably pretty close to the red zone, so I'd use a stop loss on this one at like 47 on the stop loss, and then I'd look to probably sell the next red dot here. They got earnings coming up here tomorrow as well, so keep that in mind. Earnings can go either way. Earnings is a 50-50 coin flip for the short term, so just be careful with that. How about CRM? Here from the chat, CRM. This thing also just still getting pounded. So I'm looking for CRM to get back up over the EMAs. Again, as long as we're getting rejected by these EMAs, we're stuck in a downtrend, unfortunately. Okay, we're just trend. I mean, this looks really good from a monthly perspective just because of how deep the wave is. Last time we were this far was back in 2023. It had a really nice move there, but now it's back down here at 180. I really want to see it break out over the EMAs, right? I want to see us get up over like 190 to 200, okay, and then start to continue up. But as long as we're getting rejected, we're in a downtrend, unfortunately. I'd either wait for a monthly alert on this one or for us to get over those EMAs. What else we got? XDC and Aster. XDC. That's a crypto, I believe. So again, if it's down below the EMAs, we're waiting. Okay, it does have the green dot. Okay, wonderful. And it's back down here at the 2024 lows, so you're buying it at the lowest price in 2 years. Last time it hit this price, it went all the way up to 16 cents. So I'd be a buyer of this down here if I was wanting to own it long term. I just can't keep up with all these cryptos. There's just too many projects to study. Aster, this one looks pretty good. I would put a stop loss on this one at 63. I don't really mess with these really new projects just because there's not really a lot of data on my chart. But up above 62, I think Aster looks good. MSLH. Oh, you work at Marshall's? Nice. I think we looked at that one. ASAN. Asana. So that one's trying to break out here. So you just want to make sure this one holds on to 530. Their earnings look okay. Got the green dot back here. It does have the MACD crossover here on the weekly as well. So this one doesn't look bad. Target will be up there at 18. DOX, DOCX. Also trying to get up over those EMAs. So your support level you're watching right now is 20. It does have the green dot. It got that back there at 23. You're in profit a little bit right now. So either wait for the red dot here on the weekly or wait for the red dot up here at around 70. No idea what these guys do either. And they don't make too much money, but looks like they're having some pretty impressive growth. If you guys don't know what a stock or a crypto is, so this one's Docs. I don't know what this is. This is Doximity. So you guys can come over here to the research tool in the Discord, and how you use this is you just type in /info, and then type in the ticker. This could be a stock or a crypto. I'll type in Docs here. You can see doximity, which is the common stock, is what we want to look up. And it actually looks up everything for you. The AI just automatically does it. It's a leading digital platform tailored to U.S. medical professionals, serving as the largest online community with verified nurses, including 80% physicians and 50% nurse practitioners and physical therapists. It's a cloud-based software. It's cloud-based software enables secure collaboration among colleagues, coordination, and patient care. So it's a medical name, right? It's a health information services name. $4 billion market cap. So if you believe in this company, if you believe it's going to turn around, I think it looks really good here, especially on the monthly. Nice bounce down there at 20. This looks good. I really like this one on the monthly, okay, how it's curling up now. I'd be a buyer of that. And I think healthcare stocks are very undervalued right now. Healthcare stocks and altcoins, I think, are going to perform the best this year. Tech has already taken off, right? You shouldn't be buying Intel up here at $112. It's already happened. Can it keep going up? Yes, but you shouldn't be buying right after we've already gone up for 8 weeks in a row, right? Time to buy was right here on AMD at 185. Time to buy was down here in April at 84. We're not chasing when the wave's up here on the weekly. What else we got? There's my favorite country song. Lost my place here. Getting back. Like I said, if you guys got chart requests in the chat, go ahead and drop those. I think we just left off at docs, so SMH is the next one. So this is going to be a chip stock here. So I'm short chips. I'm shorting Intel right now. So I think eventually these things are going to pull back, and I want to take advantage of that pullback. Again, this thing can keep going up. I would not go long here, right? Our opportunity to go long, remember our buying strategy is to buy when this blue wave is down here. That was back in April at around 190. It's sitting at almost 600. So the move, in my opinion, has already happened. We're experiencing a blow off top right now, which hasn't happened in a very long time. So personally, I'd be short SMH, but if you want to wait for the red dot to short it, feel free. I would not be taking any long positions on any semiconductors right now. The only semiconductor name I would go long on right now is SMCI, but we've been buying this. We were buying it at 30, and we bought more down here at 20, and it's sitting at 34 now. So this doesn't look as bad, right? It hasn't had its parabolic move up, right? We've gone down. Now we're reversed. I think SMCI is going to be a huge banger. BENF, huge earnings beat too. BENF, green on the weekly, so penny stock. We don't really mess with penny stocks, but if you want to buy it, I think 350 looks like the level to do it. ETHFI. EtherFi. Okay, I think I'd rather just buy ETH, but looks okay at 40. Again, just buy Ethereum. LENZ. Lens Therapeutics, absolutely smoked here. These guys are penny stocks, so they don't make much money. They only make about $1 million a quarter. Again, I don't know. You got to do your research on that one, but the monthly looks like it's turning around. If you believe in the company, if you believe in the stock, it's sitting at the lowest price it's ever been, all-time lows. So if you believe in their growth, if you believe in their company, right, now's probably a good time to be buying it, to be adding, because again, it's never been cheaper. So our goal here at Overkill Trading is to buy good quality assets at a great price. Good quality assets meaning good companies, okay? Good companies, good crypto projects, not meme coins, not penny stocks. We want to buy good assets that produce income, right? Names like Microsoft, okay? Some of these cryptocurrencies like Axel and Aptos and IoTex, right? Good quality names that you know the fundamentals, you know they're going to grow, you know they're going to be adopted over time. So we don't want to chase penny stocks or quick, right, meme stocks. I see one here for Ronnie for GFI. GFI Goldfinch is breaking out here, so that one again broke out over these EMAs. I mean, it looks good on the breakout. Got the monthly here, so as long as this one holds on to, I would say 11 cents, it looks pretty good. Up above 11, it looks good. It's at the lowest price it's ever been. So, yeah, hopefully you know what you're buying. Jeff says his back hurts. He can't help move. That's just too bad, brother. That's just too bad. My wife and I will figure it out. We got people to help us. I appreciate you guys, though. SMR is breaking out here over the EMAs. I like this one a lot here as well, over 1090. This looks good. Nuclear energy company. Again, these nuclear energy companies, they don't make a lot of money, but that one looks good. Over 1090, I think SMR looks really good here. Again, just keep in mind these nuclear energy companies don't make a lot, But this thing's actually looking pretty interesting, I will say, here at 13. I think we got our signal back here at, what, 14? It's sitting at 13. PE ratio is negative, so yeah. I just don't know enough about nuclear, but if I were to buy this, I'd just use a stop loss at the previous low, probably right there at 10.75. I think that looks great for a stop loss on SMR there, Johnny. Afternoon, how about AKT? AKT's been moving really nicely. Okay, it's been moving really nicely. We got our signal down here at 30. It's already up 100%, and it's trending up. We're not in the red zone yet, so no red dot. I think it looks good. I think it still looks good above 45 cents. As long as we hold 45, I think AKT is still a winner. Netflix is selling off here. So again, we got our red dot here back in April. We said, hey, we need to set a stop loss here at 90. Now that we got that red dot, it broke through, so we would be stopped out of that, and we'd just be waiting for the next green dot to reappear. Okay, we broke down below those EMAs as well. That's not a good breakout. This was a great trade to take right here at 91. That was a nice trade up to 110 there. But now that we're below the EMAs, now that we got a red dot here on the weekly, we're bearish on Netflix right now. I have not done Tesla, no. Tesla's breaking out here. I like this one over 640, guys. Oh my gosh. These markets look so bullish. Oh my goodness. This is just ridiculous, man. I mean, these names just look insane. Holy cow. Tesla looks really good. 360 on the stop loss for Tesla. Again, that's just going to be this low from right here a couple weeks ago. 360. If it goes below 360, these EMA ribbons will cross down and will continue down. But I think Tesla actually looks good here at 400 for a trade. You just need to set that stop loss at 360. But that's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good here. What else we got? XYO. Again, down here at the 2024 low, I think you buy this one. If you believe in it, I mean, it's been in a bear market since back here in December of 2024, just been going down. If you believe in the company, if you believe in the project, it's sitting down here at the 2023, 2024 lows. So I would be buying XYO. I don't know what that one is either. IoTex. This one got the monthly, very choppy here. I like it as long as it holds on to 0.008. Okay, you could even move the stop loss up to 0.009. I'd buy that one right here on a breakout. Microsoft, MSFT, what's that doing today? Yeah, bouncing right on those EMAs. Looking really good here, up above 390. Microsoft looks really good here above 390. Stop loss at 390 or 380, depending on how much you want to risk. Targets up here at 520. RSR. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't sell near, dude. I'm really glad I held on to that one. RSR is pumping. Okay, looks really good. Again, we're up over the EMAs. We're breaking out. As long as we hold on to 0.016, RSR is very bullish. We're targeting up here at 0.008. Looking phenomenal. Johnny Boy also wants to see CETUS. I think we already covered this, but again, monthly green dot down here. This thing was at 50 cents back in 2024. It went all the way down to $0.015. We were buying this thing at $0.015. A lot of us are already in profit. I think it looks like it's going to absolutely explode here. I told you guys, this is the most undervalued name on the market down here, and I think you're going to see this one at least back to 25 cents here by the end of the year. Love CETUS. Love CETUS. That's one of my biggest positions. Microsoft we just did, looks good. SRFM. Surefire Mobile, that one's trying to, oh my gosh, all these names are just breaking out. So again, another penny stock here. This one looks fine above $1. I just put a stop loss at $1. Make sure it doesn't go lower than that. Nokia, NOK, I believe that's a ticker. Ripping. Okay, I'd sell that one at 13. Again, when you get that extension off that blue line, okay, when you're 60% off of the 4-year average, that's where you want to sell. Okay, that's where you want to take profits or short. I would sell Nokia here. Aptos, APT. Again, monthly alert here looks phenomenal. Okay, looks really good above 79 cents. I'd be a buyer of that name. Again, anytime I see the monthly alert on the name that I want to buy and go long on, I am buying. No matter what Twitter says, what the news says, what Trump says. If this alert is there on the monthly chart, you need to be accumulating. Okay, if you believe in the project, that means we are going to bounce, that we're going to get a bounce here. Okay, and if we're wrong, right, we have our stop loss set at the previous low right there at 78 cents. Okay, that way you're not riding it all the way to zero if it does go against you. But hopefully you're buying good quality names. Okay, that is such a beaten up name right now. It's ridiculous. Poet, I wouldn't touch this one. Again, our buying opportunity was right here in April of last year at $3. It's trying to bounce here. This one's very choppy. Looks like a great day trading stock, but I would just make sure it holds on to 7. Okay, you want to see that one hold 7. Looks like it's trying to reverse here. I would probably actually sell this one here. Take a little bit of profit on the next red dot there on the daily. We got Algorand, ALGO, another one we've been talking about. Again, we got this monthly alert back in April, right there at 9 cents. We're up about 30% on our position. Again, we're up above those EMAs, looking good. Target still 23 to 25. AXS, crypto, it's Axis Infinity. This was a big winner back in the day, but just got rugged. Again, I like it as long as it holds on to 90 cents. Not a lot of people talking about that one anymore. Axlar, we already covered this one. Again, signal came in March at 4.5 cents. It's already up. It went up 100%. We could retrace back down here to about 0.065. It got the red here on the daily, but we're still targeting up here between 30 and 40 on AXL. We got OKLO. OKLO. Ripping. Okay, that one looks really good. Stop loss on that one would be 60. Again, signal came back there at 47. Really trying to break out here. As long as that one holds like 60 bucks, it looks very strong. Target's up there between 140 and 180. SEI and ENA. I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. I will cover a few more here from the chat. What else we got? I see Jeff asking for Sol. Sol's breaking out over the EMAs. Looking phenomenal. Okay, looking really good. We got our signal back here in February. We just been chopping, right? Going up and down, up and down. Haven't had a big explosive move to the upside. Okay, no explosive. We've just been sideways for the last 3 months. So I'd move my stop loss up to 74 on Solana. It's breaking out over those EMAs. I think it looks like a great opportunity to buy this one here, Jeff. Oscar, we've been bullish on that one since 67, though. Oscar's ripping. Okay, that one's hitting the top of the stochastic there, that line. We're up in the red zone now, so what we should be looking for is a red dot now that we're in the red zone to sell. Hopefully you got in down here in March at $11. Okay, right when we called out that signal at around 12 bucks. Beautiful move up. You can see it has very strong resistance up here at the $23 level. It hits that level, gets rejected. Hits it, gets rejected. Hits it, gets rejected. And it looks like we're going to retest it here. I would sell this one on the next daily alert. And we will leave it there. So we left off today at OKLO. So I will be picking up on these tomorrow. We'll pick up there tomorrow. Again, if you guys are watching the replay, feel free to get your chart requests over here in the chart request thread. I answer these on TikTok. I answer these on Twitter, Instagram. You guys can check those out, those shorts out, and we just go down the list here on these live streams. We're live every single day. Obviously, that's subject to change because I'm leaving. I'm moving next week, so I'll keep you guys updated on the schedule, but we will be live tomorrow and Friday, Lord willing. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Make sure you smash that like if you guys got any value out of this. We'll talk soon. We'll chat tomorrow. God bless you, and we'll see you then.